Alright, everybody. Okay, everybody, hope that's not too loud. There she goes. I gotta voice it up for you, channel. Alright, guys, so today, this is Lawcat here. Actually, sorry. This is Spirit Cat here. Sorry, I'm trying to see something. Back with another video today, and today I am going to be doing a video on the worst. Let me turn off my mic again. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a video on the worst top roleplays that I have experienced. So, give me a moment while I'm trying to do some stuff, set up everything. I think everything should be good. So, I hope you guys are having a great day. If you are, then please let me know down in the comments below. Alright, so now that we got that done, we should be good. On my side, I already have Discord downloaded, so you guys won't have to worry about me. Alright, so let's see here. Go to my Lawcat server. Got it. I will fix my logo probably if I want to. So we're gonna be talking about the worst, and these are the roleplays I actually come across. We're gonna talk about the worst. Lockhart fans. Okay, we're gonna be talking about the worst roleplays that I've ever come across. Now, these roleplays have really got me irritated, and I would advise you guys not to go. If you want to go at your own will, I'm gonna tell you how to find them. So we're gonna go to a new YouTube page. Alright, so now that we're on a new YouTube page, we're gonna be talking about the worst roleplays ever. And yes, these are the YouTubers I most admire. So here's the first roleplay. The first worst roleplay server, actually. Sorry if I'm talking like a robot. Let me get some drink. Alright, so the first worst roleplay ever is gonna be United Roleplay. Now, United RP or United Roleplay is one of the worst roleplay servers, but also big servers. Now, as you see in the description by Mr. Sheen, it says, "Watch me attempt to stop criminals in a United Roleplay PS4 server." In this video, I will be patrolling the streets of Sandy Shores. ... Now, also there's this guy named DRP Hustline, however you say his name. There's the two of the same videos. If you see his thumbnail, he has the same picture as this guy right here. And the one I'm pointing at here is right there. This guy right here. If you see here, this guy has the same thumbnail as this guy, but he's using it because he says the unexpected shitstorm of United Roleplay. Now, before he explains it, because we're going to watch the video and I'm going to turn down the music so you guys can, you know, hear the guy talk. And we're just going to listen to what he says, you know, and look at this description. This description right here. He said, "In this video, I will be replaying my horror stories about the 5 past days in United Roleplay." Now, he has been in there for only 5 days. I only have been in there for about like 3 weeks straight. And I eventually left the United Roleplay reasons, which is I would get into. Now, in this description, right here by It's Reddit's, he says, "PC specs, iBuy power, Intel i5-9400F. Asus, which is, that's how he says, Asus Tough B36 65M Plus. Motherboard GeForce GTX 16660. 16G DDR4. Now he's just putting some random words. Sorry for my distraction. I gotta turn those down. Alright, so I turn off my notifications. So we'll be watching 2 of these videos. Now, as you see, he's in the United Roleplay 5M server, and this guy is talking about his worst horror days. So, practically, some people has bad experience, and I'm gonna tell you my bad experience before he gets into the description of his bad experience. And you got Chief Reddit's / owner, or like dash owner / co-founder or founder, sorry. And this is the guy Reddit's. You see all his videos on the United Roleplay, and he says how to, you know, he says what to do after an interview. Now, guys, if you want that, then wouldn't advise it, because United Roleplay's interviews are good. They give you time, you know. They got time for you, you know. It's some of the staff though. So we're gonna get into the first thing: members. Now, members are the worst. In the United Roleplay, this is where they really got bad. This is where they stir up stuff. Now, the members in the United Roleplay server, they were very disrespectful to me. They will always come up to me about my outfit. Now, at the time, I didn't have the appropriate outfit because I was trying to gain more money. So basically, I had to do a lot of stuff, and I was trying to get some stuff, you know, for port police, which I was able to do. Now, yes, I was able to do port police. Now, port police mean that you get to go underwater and stuff like that. And I actually bought me a full-on, let's say here, I bought me a full-on, you know, diving suit, and it had to be black or blue, which is, I think it was morely black. So the diving suit had to be black. You know, the red ones were for the firefighters and stuff like that. And there was this car that got trapped in the water somehow, and they called police to tell them they were trapped in the water. we tried to punch the glass, which was a little dangerous because the water pressure could have flew in and, you know, send some glass shards into his eyes and face and stuff. So we had to think of another way, and we had to barge the door open, which is we were able to do. But we didn't do that first. We made sure that he had a gas, or not a gas mask. We made sure he had a mask on so he can breathe under the water. And then that's when we pried the door open. And we got him out safely. We gave him medical treatment because the car then after did fell down from a far height. And, you know, it was at the bottom of the ocean. And so luckily that he wasn't to where the, you know, the ocean pressure was really tough. And so now we got him out there and we, changed our outfits after drying off, and we went back on patrol. And I was the only one. Well, I'm not gonna say the only one. There was a lot of people that did their job. The only thing who didn't know, the only department that didn't do their job was dispatch and I think it was dispatch and fire and EMS. Every time I was on there, there was barely any fire nor EMS. There was also barely any dispatchers active. And I used to get so irritated because you want to know why? If this is supposed to be a roleplay server, you're supposed to make sure you put in, you know, in the role description, if you are a dispatch, fire, or EMS, you need to be active when there's roleplays. We need any type of active members that will, anytime a roleplay server session will be started up, they can get in. Which is, the roleplay servers will be constant active 24/7, meaning that anybody who wants to get in and play as a cop or a civ or anything, they will be constant active. Now, once there's nobody in the server, we will stop the server for a bit until, you know, basically a owner or a co-owner wakes up, somebody who has the permission to start up the server. So once that person who has the permission to start up the server, you won't have to worry about it. You can just go straight in, but you have to have code or something like that to put in so you can join. Now, what my worst days was in United Roleplay was the constant nagging of my outfit, because again, I didn't have that much money at the time. This is way before my Xbox was, you know, acting up. And so they kept talking, the members, and even the person who had a higher role than me kept nagging about my outfit. And I told, you know, the person that, hey, yo, I've been trying to tell them that I didn't have enough money to get the correct outfit, you know, and so this is the only outfit a little close to looking cowboyish, you know, sandy sheriffs and stuff like that. And the guy said, yeah, I understand. I said, there's a people who have not a lot of money on them, and, you know, they every chance they get, you know, when the roleplay sessions end, they try to, you know, fix themselves or get more money to fix themselves, you know, the outfits and stuff. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you know, the members and this guy that I won't be showing his name because eventually we did get along. He kept, you know, he kept nagging me, he kept following me, which is, if you have a high role, you can't be doing that because your role is not that high to be able to do that. So in the when I was like patrolling Sandy Shores, which was more Sandy Shores, because I like Sandy Shores was what I was more adapted to. The city is easier to lose anybody. There was this one time when it was statewide, but I only patrolled in the Sandy Shores area. There's a lot of people that patrolled in the Sandy Shores area, but there was a little bit more people that decided to want to do Los Santos since there were LSPD and stuff. And some LSPD members did want to patrol in Sandy because Sandy is a smaller map. It's easy to find people, you know, and the city is too big and people get irritated and they can't find them no more. Don't worry, I will eventually be going back into another roleplay server eventually when I get everything I need. So yeah, don't worry about it. And also, there's a lot of things that is annoying to me. And so he was just constantly following me. That's what got annoying. And I had to pull over and call for backup. But then I just remembered, before I even touched the phone, because I had my phone, I remembered that I didn't need to call back up. And so that I said that, I pulled over and I said, "Sir, what do you need?" He goes, "Out of RP, you need to change your suit." I said, again, this is getting a little irritating now, because now I didn't already told you guys that I didn't have enough money to buy the suit, and that I will fix it when I have the chance and when I have the money to. He goes, "Still, you need to change your suit. If you don't change your suit, then you can't play." I said, "First of all, I can play. I already told the guy that I will change my suit once I get enough money." He said I can continue playing just as long as I own up to my truth and my word. And I said, "Yes, sir, I will." So if you don't stop following me, I'll be taking it to the report and saying that you just kept constantly tailgating me. You know, failed to roleplay, basically. Basically, he was failing to roleplay. And he constantly wanted to nag me about my outfit because he thought that it was okay. And it wasn't okay, and it was irritating. I don't like to be irritated. I like to have fun. I like to party. But he was just making it hard for everybody to have fun. And every time I will get called up to a call, it was nearly almost always him. But there were some other guys that I was having fun with, because, you know, it was like I was being nice to them, and then this is when it went off track. You know, they were starting to get more aggressive, you know, and out of RP and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, no. And then they started to gang up on me, talk about my outfit. So I just left, and I just, you know, and it was a bunch of British guys. You British people really have to stop, because that is irritating. Y'all love to see people suffer, and y'all more of an irritation to me. I love my British people, they definitely do. But it's just them constant nagging ones. It's like they asking to get their butt beat. I don't know why. But, you know, I try to contain anger. Definitely do. Also, the only thing that made me so angry was that how they were ganging up on me. I said, y'all putting this much effort, and the server was about to be over anyway, so I was like, y'all putting so much effort to gang up on me about my suit, when I already told the guy that I will handle it later when I get enough money to, and y'all still like constantly nagging. And I used to do some after I got up, because y'all know me, I'm always gonna pass my applications. I'm always gonna, you know, pass the training, the interview. I'm gonna pass it all. But what got me angry was when I was doing, let's see here, what's the word? I think it was called something when you, a ride-along. When I was doing ride-alongs, they would still come and mess with me when I was trying to teach the, you know, the trainee, you know, the rookie guy, you know, how to be a sheriff, what to do, and everything like that. Now, there were some people that were LSPD, and I could also teach them how to do LSPD. Even though I was a sandy person, I was still teaching them how to do LSPD, because, you know, I know how to do all that. And so I taught them how to patrol and everything. You know, in roleplays, you couldn't have mods on Xbox, you know, console, but you can in PC, and it'd be much more easier. But soon I will be doing 5M. You know, I'm gonna see how 5M go. Even though I heard that it has some problems here and there, it still said it was good. But yeah. Next thing, we're gonna talk about the staff members. Staff members were the worst. They were corrupted than the devil. They were more corrupted than the devil. They, every time, you know, you'll, you know, defend yourself, they'll get angry and they will think of something. You know, they'll think of something to get you in trouble, and you will have to defend yourself more than you had to when they were talking stupid to you. And you'll say, well, I have the whole voice recording, and that's the only way how to catch them. Well, I have voice recording of them disrespecting me entirely, and it's been going on for a while. And I just decided to want to defend myself because now I'm being disrespected, you know, physically. And so I will show you the recordings. And now who's gonna, now the owners, the used to be owners, they were corrupted, you know, when I was in the server. They were more corrupted. They didn't care about believing the members. If they didn't like you, they weren't gonna believe you. You know, they could just hear your voice and automatically say they don't like you. And they will believe the staff members because, oh, my staff members will never do that. That's what basically what you're telling me, is that your staff members would never do that. Now, when I left, I heard that they got more corrupted than ever. They got stronger, more corrupted. And I was like, wow. I said, yeah, soon after their server's going to be shut down. And when I tried to join their server, I guess I was banned, or I don't know, their server link was not working anymore. And so I was just like, did their server get taken down? Because I'm not able to join no more, you know? And so I think their server got taken down. But then when I joined the equality roleplay, this is where it all went to shits. So when I joined the equality roleplay, this is on our list too. Equality roleplay was a good all-care roleplay. We never got to do any roleplays, but when I joined the second time after it's been deleted, I got to immediately become the head of Xbox and everything. And we're just gonna skip past through everything because it was smooth sailing. I'm gonna tell you only one thing that happened. When I used to do interviews, everybody loved me because I was so polite. I sounded like a full white businessman. Because you know, black people, they got the sense of a white person, so they will talk in a white voice to sound respectful and not in their black voice. And so, I don't know how, but it's just a little power that we have. You know, we can sound like white people as much. But, you know, we'd be like, oh, hi. You know, we're just talking this high-pitched white voice, and it's like, I didn't know we had that type of power to do that. And so, that's what I used to do. I'd just be like, okay, sir, hello, my name is Red X. It used to be Red X, but now I changed it to Lawcat. And, yeah, you know, it was just a kid that was just irritating me to bits, and so, yeah. And, you know, I just used to ask them for their, Discord. You know, I used to ask them from everything, you know, what they need to do. And they would used to be like, okay, and, you know, I was doing my server as I was talking to them. I was like, okay, you know, this, that, and the third. And they liked me. It was like, man, this person is he's so nice. And just like, they probably never came across a nice person. They probably came across a guy that just sounded like he needed to be on a treadmill, or he needs to go out somewhere and he needs to stop eating or something. He sounded so sluggish, you know? And it's just like, he was like, you know, I said, well, since y'all like me, what do y'all like about me? Like, have y'all came to an interview and a person has greeted y'all nicely? And it was like, no. Well, they greeted us nicely, but they sounded sluggish with it. And some of them just didn't greet us nicely. They just said, okay, can we start with your, you know, they didn't ask how our day was like I did. You know, they didn't, you know, they didn't say hi. They didn't introduce themselves like I did. And I was like, yeah, this is like a few of, you know, how can I say this? A few of interviewers. Hi, sir. Can I have your Discord name and your date of birth and your age? You know, they just sound like that. Like, if you're that tired, please sleep. Please sleep if you're tired. Like, don't sit there and just, hi, sir. Like, as much as tired as I was getting them snappy. Put them in, and sometimes I did forget to put in the interview logs, and I still remembered everything. And even I text the person, I'll be like, hey sir, do you can you give me your date of birth? Cause you know, sorry, I'm a little tired, and you know, it's easy to forget. And we're like, sure. And they gave me the date of birth. I put it in, everything. You know, just snappy snap. And so that's why they liked me, because I was so kind. I was nice, and I didn't, you know, sound sluggish or rude. But now into the worst parts. So there was this founder guy. I think I have him in my Discord. I want to see if you guys can see my Discord. Okay, you can see my Discord. He's somewhere in here. His name was YouTube something. I don't know. He should be down here somewhere. Let me see here. I'm sorry, hold up guys. Give me a moment, it's hard because I've been texting a lot of people and it's hard to find some of them. But his name was YouTube. He used to be a founder of the Equality Roleplay. And he was very nice, you know, he got me everything I needed. And the guy who invited me was TK. He invited me to the server and stuff, and he came off nice too, you know. He wanted me to be the head of Xbox because I helped him out and everything. And so yeah, basically that. But yeah, YouTube was a very good guy, you know. And then eventually he got kicked for abusing his power. There it is. He got kicked from abusing his power. Now, I did ask him. I said, why did you get banned or kicked? He goes, I got banned because they said I was abusing my power. Like, what? And I was like, abusing your power? I ain't never seen you abuse your power. And he said that they will always say when, you know, they had contacted me about situations about people double claiming, they said that I wouldn't give them a chance or anything. And I said, if they're double claiming, they don't deserve a chance, because that means they're gonna do it again if you try, you know. And he said, yeah, for real. And he said every time it will be like the smallest situations, they said that I will immediately ban them. Now I was like, no. If they were disrespecting, being non-compliant, yes, you are to ban them or kick them. Either way it goes, you know, if they're threatening the server, trying to hack the server, you need to ban them or kick them. Either way it goes, you know, if they're being non-compliant, not gonna listen, do it. If they say they're gonna do whatever they feel like, you ain't got the control over them, to ban them. They're not gonna listen. You don't have to put up with them all the time. And so he said he's just gonna quit Discord, gonna quit, you know, everything, because people are just constantly nagging at him. And so now I don't stay in contact with him anymore. I can't, you know. And so, practically it's been it's been a crazy show today. So then, I remember I was just, you know, chilling out and everything. And so I remember me getting my roles demoted over some stupid thing over somebody that wouldn't explain why my roles were demoted. And so the reason why is because Quill, a new guy, he didn't want me to have my roles, so he decided to want to demote my roles. So after he demoted my roles, I got him back eventually, and then that's when I was kicked, I think. I think I got kicked, or either I left. And so I was mad, and I just eventually forgot about it. So guys, do not join the United Roleplay, nor the Equality Roleplay. So next is LER Roleplay. These guys are the worst. We're gonna skip past. Now these guys are a little bit, oh no, these guys came from the same, you know, roleplay I came from, which is United Roleplay. And they decided to create their own roleplay because they said they was getting a lot of, you know, corrupted staff members, you know, it was getting corrupted in there. And so they invited me to it and everything. And how it all started is, you know, I would ask people You know, if your friend invited you to a server and he did you a favor, would you do them a favor by helping them out with the server and getting members in the server? Now, I asked Pux, sorry. I asked, Sparks this, and I asked a guy named Xbot this. And he was like, Xbot says, no, I won't help them. He said, because it would be double clicking. And I was like, oh, okay, then you're not a good friend. And I explained why he wasn't a good friend. And I guess he got mad. And he was waiting for the perfect time. And so I asked my friend Sparks this, and he was like, yeah. I said, see, you're a good friend. He was like, thank you. And I was like, yeah, see, this is why we're friends. But then, you know, when a guy named Drippy, which I'm going to show you the guy. This is the guy named Drippy Repo. Now, I did a lot for this guy, and this guy disrespected me this much. Now, Drippy Repo is a disrespectful guy. You know, he didn't care about anything. And this is the guy that caused the problem. And so, he was like, oh, I know somebody who's double clanning. And then that's when Xbot goes, oh, RPYI. This is my account right there. That's my, other account. You know, this is, United Roleplay. United Roleplay staff. And also, this is Law Enforcement Roleplay. And so they decided to disrespect me, and they were like, they called me to stand. I told them no, I didn't, you know, double clan. I showed them proof, and they still want to prove they were forcing it out of me, even though there was nothing to force out of me. And so I eventually got kicked, and I didn't care a bit. So, don't join Law Enforcement Roleplay, nor don't join LSBC Roleplay, nor don't join Equality Roleplay. So, yeah, don't join all of those groups. Now we're going to watch this video of this guy talking about unexpected shitstorms at United Roleplay.
So, I joined this RP server about 2 weeks ago with my friends by the name of United Roleplay. After a quick Google search and scouring YouTube, I couldn't find any horror stories about it.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
So I hopped on, got interviewed, waited 4 days to get trained. Staff were nice and understanding, although I did see a lot of people being suddenly banned by the owners. I didn't think much of it, of course, so once I got trained, things were nice and peachy for a couple days. I did 2 RP sessions and they were fine, but then when I woke up the next day, on about like Saturday, I think, I saw an alarming notification. It was an apology from one of the staff for Reddit's The Owner, and also a YouTuber with a little over 50k subscribers, so that's a lot. At the current moment, of course. It was an apology posted by Reddit in response of a video of him saying the N-word, hard R, in a song while playing Rust with his friends, which of course is unacceptable, but the apology seemed pretty genuine, and it was accepted by most of the community. So everything went on as usual for about 15 hours. Anyone who talked about the event was either told to shut up or swiftly muted by the staff. And then, something happened. That was alarming.
So you see there, the guy said that if anybody was to talk about it, they were either told to shut up or be muted by the owners or the staff members. So first of all, what you not going to tell me to do, sorry, let me turn this down if that was a little loud to you guys. So what you're not going to tell me to do is tell me to shut up. Because if I decide to want to talk about something, you cannot tell me to shut up. You have no priority to talk about telling me to shut up. The only person who has the priority to telling me to shut up is my brain and my mind and my conscience. The only person who can tell me to shut up is the person who said the word. And that person wants me to be quiet, I will be quiet. But you have no control nor a power to control me to shut up. If you can, then I dare you to try it. Because you won't be trying it anymore. I definitely can tell you that. First of all, if you mute me, I will leave instantly, and then talk about you. I'll talk downright disrespectful about your server. Then you'll start to lose more members. I can get just that evil if you want me to. So let me hear a word to shut up, and I'll show you shut up. I can show you how to shut up, because I can shut you up forever, if you want me to. I got a lot of dirt on people, so doesn't matter to me. And shut up, and telling the person shut up is disrespectful. So if you feel what I'm saying, you definitely understand what I'm talking about. Like, I don't like when people tell me to shut up because they have no control or power over me, and plus it's disrespectful. So this guy's saying that you were either told to shut up or either muted. Mute me is not going to stop me from talking when I want to talk. I'm going to talk my stuff if I want to. If it was offending as me as a black person, it's offensive. And I can talk about it all the time I want. Because you know what? I have the every rights to. It's called speak rights. You have language. You have rights to speak up. So I'm gonna mute myself for a bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and unpause the video, unpause the video. We'll see y'all in a bit.
Someone, obviously angry at Reddit for one reason or another, had gained admin perms and started to nuke the training server. There was widespread panic and confusion for about 2 to 3 hours, and then things began to settle. Everyone presumed it was over and continued on with their day. And on the 4th of May, today, and it's probably still going on, but with much larger consequences. See, Reddit had posted an apology / sort of sub-story video about how he was sorry, and this was not taken well in the comments, let's say. Please go through them to see what I'm talking about. So he posted this video, and from what I can tell, in just a few hours later, a server nuking of disastrous proportions was about to happen. But before we get into all that, let's talk about the controversy of it all. So the first major player in this story was Reddit saying the N-word while singing a song.
So Reddit was saying the N-word, which is, it got 52 hearts by probably white people, as you all know. So this is sorry, I'm trying to move this out the way so I can read every single thing. God dang it, please move. Hold on, I'm gonna just do this real quick. Okay, so he goes, "Hey guys, I just wanted to make this quick announcement. The recent allegation on me regarding me saying the N-word when singing a song is 100% true. There's no excuses for my actions, and all I can say and give is my deepest apologies. I was messing around with my friends singing songs, and it was uncalled for me saying, or for me to sing that lyric. I can't take back what I said a year ago. All I can say is I'm sorry, and I could promise you that, or I could promise it will never happen again." Yeah, no, you're not sorry. I don't feel that sensation of sorriness. I don't feel sad for you. Reddit, if you guys want to go cuss out Reddit, go ahead. Be my guest. I do not accept the apology. Your apology is trash to me and it's dead. And also you are dead to me. I was messing around. I'm a react to see. I was messing around with my friend, and I accidentally said I had said an N-word on the lyric, and such a fake boy. You're so fake, and you got 52 likes. That's not even enough. I can see if you had a lot of likes from the whole server, but even your own server members and staff members don't accept your apology. There's only probably cite 52%. And I'm telling you this, cite 52% of staff members and members that accept your apology. And there's probably 1,000% of the population that doesn't accept your apology. And I don't accept your apology at all. No matter what, if you are messing with your friends. Like, for me, a black person, I can say the N-word because I am black. For him, as a white person, he cannot say it because it's truly offensive, and it takes us black people back into the old days when we were slaves. Now, if you guys agree to me about this, please do leave a comment and like down below saying that you agree. Now, as this, white people used let's do some history real quick. Back in the days, white people used to treat us like slaves. They used to make us work all the time because probably in the old days, black people were the best workers. They worked very hard. They stayed true to their words. They grow miraculously, delicious crops, and they make clothes. And so white people saw this opportunity and decided to take us as slaves. And so now they make us work as slaves. And then not only did they did that, they actually used this wired hard rope to whip us with it when we didn't listen. And it will drain blood from us. Like, it will actually make us draw blood because how powerful the whipper was. And every time they would smack us as hard as they could, you will see bits of deep scars or deep wounds, as you if any guys, how you even want to call it, deep wounds that drew blood from us and also left us with whaps. Some didn't cut, but some did go through. And they used to treat women like this too, not just men, women and kids. Actually, they did it to kids too. And it was heartbroken to see that they did that. And it was disrespectful. So this is why, if you wondered why white people can't say the N-word, thug or gangster or not, that's the reason why. Because they used to call us Negroes and the N-word. And that takes us back when, to this day, when white people say the N-word, it takes us back a whole lot of what it used to be like back in the days when we were slaves, and how white people was calling us the N-word freely without any charge. So nowadays, officers are allowing the N-word to be a suitable law, meaning that you can now report the N-word because it's now disrespectful, and if a person keeps saying it, you can actually report it to the cops. Because now it's now called a racism law. So racism is actually a suitable law, and you can actually report it. So we're gonna continue with this video, and I'll see you guys in a bit when this whole video is over. Alright, I might pause it some, so don't mind me.
Singing a song while I was playing Rust with a friend. I've seen the video and can confirm this. The second one was an allegation of him saying the George Floyd situation was bullshit. He responded to this allegation by defending himself as seen in these screenshots. But this time, it didn't seem that people were buying it. Because it didn't seem that these screenshots.
Alright, so I'm going to read this again. Now he's talking about George Floyd, one of the hard-working men. Actually, repeat that again. One of the hard-working black men that built the railroads. Sorry. Tongue twister for me a little bit. Railroads. So, I'm going to read this, what Reddit said. He said, I heard there's a new allegation regards George Floyd. When this all went down, I streamed the whole situation and I stated I support Black Lives Matter and I'm 100% down with the movement. I don't feel that. See? Like, you can tell when someone's being sincere and when they're not being sincere. I don't feel like you're actually with the movement. I don't feel my heart saying, he is, because my heart's connected to my spirit. So I don't feel my spirit alerting me at all. He goes, we've even made multiple public posts back then regarding the situation and my personal support, United Roleplay's support. There's an allegation apparently of me saying I don't support George Floyd. What is not true? What is not true? The same week of this happening, we are all on. Sorry, he does not know how to type in times. We are all in Edge. I started a stream. I'm sorry, because you can tell how confusing it is. maybe type a little bit more professionally, like, and less, fake like, you little fake ass bitch. He says, I started a stream talking about this situation, and I started I quote, I 100% support Black Lives Matter and the movement, but I do not support burning down small businesses. I apologize if I knew about his allegation. I would have brought it up in the video at here. You're not sorry at all. Stop saying sorry, Reddit. You're not sorry. I dealt with you before. I don't care about your apologies. Your apologies are not sincere, but let's continue to watch the video.
But this time, it didn't seem that people were buying it, because in a short few hours later, a second blow would be made against United Roleplay. So it began with the title and a server picture being changed of a naked James Charles, and they renamed the server DD for some reason. I don't know what that means. People were shocked at first, and then the hijacker had given almost everyone in the Discord admin perms. And that is when shit got real. People were raging in the chats, giving eulogies for the server, goodbye messages, speaking out against Reddits, deleting all the channels, posting porn, spamming gifs, asking Reddits for their money back. People were trying to take ownership of the server, spamming the N-word, and that's about all I saw. There could have been more. Things are still going on. The HQ server has only just stopped being a battleground and is presumably right now being prepared, and they're trying to find the person that did it. After the HQ server was locked down, people started to say that the server was dead, and some also pointed fingers at Reddit's presumed ex-girlfriend for nuking, although I think this is highly unlikely unless something was going on behind the scenes that we didn't know about. The staff were rushing to make announcements and quell the flames by saying that everything was fine and the server would be back to normal soon.
So honestly, oops. Sorry guys. So honestly, whoever did do it, good job. I highly support what you did. I actually felt like you were actually fighting for us and you felt disrespectful. Or you felt disrespected, sorry. And I really, really thank you for that. Very much, I really do. I never felt somebody who actually felt, needs to fight. I mean, I do it too. I barely worry about myself. I'm always fighting for other people and I'm always with them. That's why I can grow more friends, and that's why, basically, I can have anybody over me. Because I'm so sincere and I'm nice. Raditz goes, oh well, there's nothing happening and it will be all back together. Now, hush up with that little bitchy ass voice talk. I don't like it. It's so disturbing to me. First of all, sad that your girlfriend had to leave you. It's probably why you can't have no girlfriend now. She probably thinks you're unattractive now, because the way you act. You can't even righteously, own a Discord server correctly. And it's sad to say that you're not the only person who got nuked. I got nuked too. But it's because people hate me for the wrong reasons. And they got mad because I rebelled against them. And so now they're mad at me, and I don't care about it because you can be mad at me if I'm rebelling against you. Now, I rebel against people for the right reasons. I never did it for the wrong reasons. I never rebelled for the wrong. I rebel for the right, and I always will. And I will stay true to my rebellion, because, I'm going to rebel for the right reasons. And so, we're going to continue with this Discord. Or we're going to just continue with this guy, so, see you in a bit.
Personally, I don't think they are. I'm just making a guess here. But about a week and a half ago, United Roleplay had passed 100k members, and this was a massive milestone for the server. When I checked the member count on Saturday, I saw that the member count was about at 107k members. It now sits at 102k. That's obviously a rough estimate. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But it does seem possible that a lot of people, like possibly a few thousand, had left because of this controversy. Another thing in the aftermath is that Reddit had obviously taken a mental blow from this, stating in his Discord bio that he had lost everything he cared for. Very.
Yeah, you're right. You have lost everything you care for. ... Because there's far more typed into it. So he goes, I lost everything I care for. Now, I'm one of those individuals that actually left, Chief Reddit's server. I don't like him. I have chatted with him before. And honestly, I felt negative energy around him. As you know, as a black person, we are more spiritual than white people because we hang around spirits. We are more connected to our spirit than white people are. And we do get, some white people that come to us and they want to be connected to their spirit too. If you guys think who's morally running a church than the other color, it is mostly black people. There are a few white people that run church, but there is more black people that run churches than white people. And I'm saying that truly honestly. Because black people are more connected to their spirit, just like a cat would be. And a cat is also more connected to their spirit, to the spirit realm than humans themselves. But black people can be considered as cats because they're connected to their they're connected to the spirit realm. They might not know it, but there is always more black people opening up their third eye than white people. What is this cause of it? I don't know. So if you are a white person and you have your third eye open, please do let me know how is it a good experience for you, because I heard if you have your third eye open, nightmares will occur. You will have more worse nightmares than you ever had when you were a child. I heard that. And I said, yeah, I would rather not open my third eye to have nightmares. Even though sometimes those nightmares are telling you that these are what lurks in the dark, I still would rather not be screaming all night to lose my voice because I have to sing, Also, apologies for my camera quality, how it's like lagging a little bit, delaying, but it looks a lot more clear. Definitely does. So, yeah, black people are more connected to their spirit than white people. And black people are one of the reasons why some white people are connected to their spirit nowadays. To this day, there are some white people that are connected to their spirit, and they know a lot, more than they did when they weren't connected. And so, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm one of those individuals that left the URP server. I came into contact with its Radis before. He has saw me under the account, my old account, RPYI before. And also, he came off nice, but I also felt negative energy around him. So, they got me kind of, watch out for him, So yeah, he came off a little bit negative, in his responses, he was nice, but I can just hear it, playing in my head. He was just negative, fully negative. And so I did eventually leave, and so that's probably why they're down to 02K. Or 102K, sorry. And I'm probably one of the cause that he is down to 102K. Now, I ain't the cause of the raids. That's his fault. The raids that happen are from people that felt the need to do something about it. I'm just only, telling you guys not to join these servers for your own sake. Now, I am eventually creating a 5M roleplay, so if you guys don't have a computer yet, please do get you one, because this server is still being developed. This server is called the IOJ server. Now, we're going to go to my, we're going to enter my Discord. And I'm going to show you guys the picture of the IOJ. or here's a picture. Independence of justice. This is what IOJ stands for. IOJ stands for independence of justice. You know, we're independent and we serve justice. So this is a logo I made off of Pixlr. It's very good. As you can see, I had color in the the light bars and everything because it wasn't giving off a good sense of light bar. So if you guys do want to join, I will let you guys know when this server will release. I'm still trying to get 5 in myself. Right now, the person who's developing it and who deserves a shout out. So shout out to actually I would do shout outs later. Definitely will do some shout outs later. So don't worry about it, guys. I'll do some shout outs later. So let's get back to the video. Alright, so yeah, definitely I am the individuals who left the server, willingly. Like, I did it myself with nobody else's help. So let's get back to the show.
He cared for. Very, very sad indeed. Before we get to the conclusion, I'm going to also say that there were more allegations of Reddit's boasting about how all the donations in the server received went into his pockets. Seeing that a lot of people were spending 400 plus on donations, this could also be a reason for all of this sudden backlash. So in conclusion, I believe that the only way to keep United Roleplay alive is for Reddit to take a break, and for someone else to step in as the owner, because not many people, I believe, would be interested in joining a server that is owned by a presumed racist. As my place in the server goes, I guess I'll just stay and see what happens next. Anyways, I hope all of you have a good day, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.
You are disrespectful for that. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, but that's just dang. So that was another British guy talking about the storms that happened. And here's its Reddit's now. Now we're gonna check out his channel. We're gonna see if he has been doing any videos today. Now, he has not been doing any videos since that month.
My name is Chief Renitz, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how exactly to start role-playing on console, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox X Series, and how to exactly to join my server, United Role.
See, that's him right there. So, top 5 GTA roleplays, that's him. Shut out anything. 9 months ago, he was giving away stuff. He got banned from YT, which is, YouTube should have still banned him. He has done a face reveal before, so we're going to see his face reveal. Here we go, we're going to do a face reveal.
This video was uploaded exactly 1 week ago, and in this video, I stated to you guys, if this video gets 500 likes, I will do my face reveal and get it over with. And it didn't surprise me that video reached over 500 likes within like 8 hours. Now, my YouTube channel is way overdue for like some type of celebration, thank you type video, because I feel like I owe you guys so much. And for the past 3 years, ever since I started GTA Roleplay back in 2017, the support has been absolutely insane. We grew from 0 subscribers all the way up to 27,000 subscribers just in a very short amount of time, and over 2 million viewers. So I knew the video was gonna reach 500 likes pretty fast, and the point behind that video was to let you guys know, hey, I promised something a while ago, so I'm actually gonna finally do it and give you guys my face reveal. So the whole plan for this event, this whole plan for this video, like over the year, I have been debating on what should I do. Should I make a whole type of celebration type video, like a montage of my whole YouTube channel? Should I do something stupid like eat the hottest pepper in the world, do some type of challenge or something? Now, those are a few things I would love to do in the future. My plan was for the exact week I was going to do the whole montage of my YouTube channel. That unfortunately did not work out, and it turned it out really crappy. Let's just say my videos from 2017 are the crappiest quality I've ever seen, and also I barely talked in them at all, so it was just extremely boring and I didn't think you guys will find it that entertaining. So we're just gonna do what I should have done before, just plop my camera on and say hello, I guess. All right, so after so much time, here is
There you guys go. I know you've been asking for a good face reveal from him, and so you wanted to see his face because I know you guys will probably want to shame him. So here's a good shame. Go ahead and shame him if you want to. You can see he has guns in the background, so I wouldn't advise going to this guy's house and trying to murder him unless you guys are assassin. Now, I'm not, you know, how to put this word. I'm not encourage anybody to try to kill him. I'm just saying that if you guys do have those type of intentions, I wouldn't try because he looks like he has a loadout, and I don't know why YouTubers do this. Like well, of course you want to keep a clean house if you're gonna turn on the camera, but why would you put accessories like guns and money so you can basically, like, that's asking to get killed, that's asking to get arrested, that is asking to get robbed from everybody, you know? And this is what he looks like. All drunkless deadbeat person who doesn't know anything now because he's been just being racist. A racist British person. There you guys go. So if you guys want to take screenshots, go ahead. I'm finna stay in here for a little bit more before I end this video off and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I still don't know why this guy was being racist. He was talking about a friend, so yeah. Now we're gonna end this video. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on. Restart some. There you guys go. So yeah, I will be copying my Discord link so you guys can join my Discord and everything, because I know you guys would like to join my Discord. If you don't have Discord is for free. You can download it on iOS, you can download it on Mac, you can download it on Windows, and you can also download it on Android. Also, I will be putting my merch down there below. I have some merch. Help me, guys, make some money. As a 14-year-old, I've been trying to look for a job, and, you know, a 14-year-old couldn't look for a job, so, you know. The only job I have is a janitor's job, but I've been doing a lot, so, yeah. So, basically, this is something that you'll get if you have been good, so, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below, and, comment down below, and, you know, subscribe to my video, you know, I'll try to make more videos. If you guys have some videos that you want me to make, like, more videos like I just made, you know, like these videos I just made, about the worst top GTA roleplay servers, you guys send me some roleplay servers, and you make sure you have descriptions on each of the roleplay servers, you know, what happened and everything, and I'll try to read through them as best as I can. I think this might be going on the Spirit Cat channel, because I do have a Logcat and Spirit Cat channel, both together, so whatever channel this goes on, I'll try to look it up and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell, and also leave a like down below. And if you want to comment, please do comment down below. Also, I have some merch in my Discord. It's in the description all below. And you guys have a great time. Peace.